always in our prayers. Good to have you, Marcus. In our third season, now, his third season, head coach of his alma mater, he led St. Charles Catholic to back-to-back state titles in Select Division 3 in 2021, 2022, and he did the same at the same time, the same school year, with the baseball team, back-to-back state championships, the daily double, twice in a row, the worst case stage, right? He had the process. He earned Great New Orleans Prep Coach of the Year honors in the All-State Sugar Bowl, and also Quarterback Club Coach of the Year and Team of the Year in 2021. He served at his alma mater for over 2 decades, 10-0 this season, #1 seed. The Comets will host number 17 Ascension Episcopal Friday night at College Dupree Stadium, the Select Division 2 Regional Playoffs. Please give a warm quarterback club welcome to Coach Wayne Stein of the St. Charles Catholic College.
Thank you, Ken. And first of all, I'd like to thank Ken and really everybody, the Greater New Orleans Quarterback Club, for what they do for high school athletics, especially high school football. In the day and age of a cell phone and social media, anyone can cover high school sports. But I think what you see, out of Ken and Ed and all the people involved here, is truly investing in high school sports, investing in young men and their schools and their coaches. I'm a much better assistant than I am head coach, but this is one cool thing about being a head coach is the opportunity to see what's out there and the support that's given. And so that's been great and just truly appreciated. I'd like to take a few minutes to talk about our school and our place, and I get a lot of questions about the success. I was raised in a big Italian family. My dad's here today, and I've been blessed in my life to have support on top of support. Coach Frank Monaco, who's my uncle, used to always say, it takes a village to raise a child, and I think we've taken that at St. Charles Catholic. We say it takes a village to raise a champion, and we have so many things that people don't see that are part of our culture and part of the success that we've had. So talking a little bit about our village, it started with Coach Monica. He's still very heavily involved from talking to me every day. Maybe he doesn't come to as many practices as I'd like him to, because he's always trying to keep his distance. But the vision and the expectations that started from him and changed the game of our school. People started thinking differently and seeing our place differently. So it starts with him. Secondly, our parents are second to none. I know you probably don't hear that a lot. Coaches step up here and talk about their parents. Our parents allow us to really, really push our kids and expect us to push our kids in a manner. And I think in this day and age, that's something that gives us an opportunity, a competitive advantage. And they know we're going to be hard on our kids. They know we're going to love them hard as well, as Coach Scott just said. But it really give out that River Parish grit. We're allowed to push our kids, and I think that's special. Next is our players. You can have all the X's and O's in the world, and we have not been blessed to have a bunch of guys sign a bunch of Division I scholarships, but our players they still play for one another in a day and age where I believe that is so self-centered. They play for each other, they play for their brother. They allow us to push them and put them in the right position, and really our joy to be around. They play with emotion. One of our assistant coaches is always talking about, that is who we are. We play with emotion, but we have to make sure that we're not emotional, and that's a fine line. Sometimes we can get there, but our players really deserve the credit for the success that we've had. Next, I've been blessed as a coach, and you can hear some stories from other coaches about administration. I'm under my third principal. My first principal who hired me was Andrew Cupid. He was also the principal when I was a student at St. Charles Catholic. Our next principal, Dr. Courtney Bien, she continues to elevate the game of everything that we do and the support that we have as far as coaches and things of that nature and class schedules. And then now Dr. Shelley Chauvin, who again knows that athletics are a big part of student life. We're never going to sacrifice the values and the morals of our school just to win an athletic contest. but she knows that it is an important part of student life. So what I always tell other coaches that are complaining about this and that, about things of that nature, the good thing at St. Charles Catholic is we just are playing against the opponent. We're not fighting our own city hall. We have everybody's going in the same direction, and we're all in alignment. And I really believe that's as big a part of our success as anything. Next is the staff. I really believe my coaching staff is second to none. All three of my coordinators are guys who have more experience than me. My offensive coordinator, Ty Monica, has been in the game for 22 years. My defensive coordinator, Jason Brown, has been in it for 34 years. And my special teams coordinator, John Talley, has been in it for 37. So that's a wealth of knowledge for all those guys that help us have success. Also blessed to have 3 other full-time assistants in Tyler Forsythe, Ian Mitchell, and Jake Robinson. And then in high school, you're allowed to have some CCU guys who do a variety of things, whether it's stone breakdown or they're there every day. And that really gives us an opportunity to have a full staff. And as I said, it takes a village. Even our stat guy, Ken Knowles, he's our director of football operations, and Michael Monica. So as you can see, those names keep coming up. Coach Monica tried to talk me, Nick, Ty, all of us out of being coaches. Even convinced Ty to go to medical school for a little while. Me and Nick never thought we could do anything else. But we did not take his advice when it came to that. So again, that's just a little overview of what I think is the village of St. Charles Catholic, and we're blessed, and that's where it kind of goes. Talk about our season real quick. One started with a big schedule. I mean, we had 9 out of the 10 opponents that we played made the playoffs. 8 of those 10 opponents are still alive in the playoffs. So we tried to step up the schedule 2 years ago to play. We opened up with 5 4A schools, and then we kind of got into 2 3A and into our district, and we think it prepared us at least for the playoffs. At least we hope so. We've been blessed to be different offensively. St. Charles kind of known for defense. We've got a 1,000-yard passer in Brady St. Pierre. We got 2 running backs approaching 1,000 yards. And that's tough at St. Charles because of special teams and defense, our average starting field position for our offense is a -43, which I think is pretty elite. And so all of that stuff is relative. Defensively, we've been lights out. We've averaged giving up less than 10 points per game. We've been 73% on third down, plus 13 turnover ratio. So continue to play really good defense. And then special teams, which is our lifeline. It started with Coach Monica. If you ever come to a practice at St. Charles Catholic, nothing else is ever going on during special teams. And maybe you say that you're not taking advantage of all those times that can happen, but our kids know that it's what happens. In 2021, we won state championship at Tulane. We blocked 3 punts. Last year, we get an onside kick that turns the game around. So we have blocked at least 4 kicks for 10 straight years in every season. So again, we continue to try to make that a big part of the game. We have an excellent punter in Brady Bertucci and an excellent kicker in Tyler Miliotto. So we've been able to really capitalize on so many things when it comes to that. I'll talk a little bit about my players before I get out of here. We've got 22 seniors who really have done some special things, right? Most of those seniors have been a part of all of those championships that Ken talked about. Such a multi-sport school. We had 5 guys sign a baseball scholarship last week. We didn't celebrate it yet because they want to do it together once the ball's over. But all 5 of those guys are football players. And when we talk about how we're successful again, it's because our kids are choosing to play multiple sports. If those 5 guys chose to specialize in just baseball, we lose our quarterback, our tight end, our fullback, our safety, and our D-line. We'd just be another. And so that is one of the things those kids are still committed to playing multiple sports and playing for each other. And it's been really, really positive. We're led on defense by some 3-year starters and Kyle Cannon and J.D. Rowe and Matt Luke. And then we also have a guy with an interesting story, Katie Foster, who was granted another year eligibility. He had a liver transplant last March, and then 6 months later was cleared to play football. So it's been awesome for him. And so we have some experience when it comes to that. Offensively, we have a 3-year starter, tight end Brandon Crable. And then we were led by some seniors on the offensive line, Caleb Houston and Dylan Dooley and Aiden Ottman. And then our fullback, Jackson Monica, again, you hear the Monica name again, who's really been a mainstay for us. And then our wide receiver, Daniel Joseph, and then our quarterback, Brady St. Pierre, had phenomenal years. So we played Friday against Ascension Episcopal. We are the 1 seed. Our kids haven't taken on the schedule. We have the highest power rating in all classifications. Because of being the 1 seed, we have home field advantage throughout. They're a tough opponent, was well coached, and we're going to have to play well. Last year, it gets forgotten, but at halftime, we were down to Ascension Episcopal 10-3. Went in the half and set a couple nice Latinos, and the team all played much better. Right? We learned how to coach market. So, again, I want to thank everybody for having us and having an opportunity to address the group. But any questions that maybe I can answer. I think y'all, God bless, will come.